Hello there, namaste and blessings, beautiful soul tribe. How are you? My name is Nelamat, and I am very grateful to be here. Today is Sunday morning, and I'm in Georgia. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning. It's around 9 a.m. This morning I feel guided to talk about what is it that we are experiencing, not just as individuals, but as a collective. I do not get involved. I don't really feed myself with the news. Yeah, entertainment, which it really means entering into your mind. Yeah, that's the meaning of entertainment, news, television. But of course, it is very important to be aware of what's going on. Because what's happening is real. We are experiencing an initiation by fire. Fire is spirit. We as individuals and as a collective are being asked to return to our hearts, to remember who we are. We are being asked to release what is no longer serving us as individuals, but also as a collective. Because it's time to acknowledge, remember, or become aware, right? It's time to wake up to the fact that my choices and decisions affect other people. Your choices and your decisions affect other people. And so, right now, everything that is dense, everything that has been built in illusions and foundations of illusions, yeah, which is the lack of truth, is gonna be shake off. And what are the chances, right, that we just experienced the Ring of Fire, this beautiful event that is here, and it's happening, and it's gonna go for 2 months. The Ring of Fire, initiation by fire. This is a tower moment. We are experiencing tower moments. What does that mean? What is a tower moment? It's divine intervention. And it's not here to take from us. It is here to awaken us. It is here to challenge our thoughts, our beliefs, our belief systems. And in order for change to happen, there needs to be chaos. And we as humans, we resist change so much that the only way forward, the only way we have learned to really pause, yeah? We resist so much the flow of life and life events and the evolution and transformations, right? That the only way is us creating tower moments, because guess what? We are always creating it. everything that you believe that is truth is being sent to the collective of this planet. All the projections you have because you have not taken accountability for your life, all the judgment of yourself and others, all of that is creating energy, is creating density, is calling on events. We are the master creators of this reality. And when you truly awaken and you pay attention, you see how nature's desire is to serve us, is to give to us. Nature is abundant, it's always producing more and giving us more. It is always delivering messages, it's always calling us for attention. It's always speaking to us, and it speaks in ways that only when you are awakened, only when you start to pay attention and reconnect with Mother Nature, you can then see it, because you can feel it, you can perceive it very differently than when you are asleep, living in a world of illusions. So disconnected from nature that then you cannot hear and experience the divine. You cannot receive the messages. And so what is happening right now and what is gonna continue to happen is that everything that is dense and everything that has been built in illusions is gonna be shaken off. And with that comes tower moments in our lives as individuals. Why? Because it's time to correct. We all have desires, but humanity's relationship with our desires is so egocentric and self-centered. And because we are so disconnected from ourselves and nature, all we think about all day is me, 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 me. What can I take from this? What can I take from this? Yeah? We have to awaken that there's other ways to live and exist. And there's nothing wrong with us having desires, because nature wants to give to us those desires. But not the ego desires, it's the desires of our heart. But in order for a person, a human, to hear them, you have to pause, you have to reflect, you have to do the work, you have to change your relationship with yourself, with your mind, your relationship with others, with the world, with nature. We have to change. We have to transform. This initiation by fire is here to challenge our beliefs. Your self-limiting beliefs is here to challenge your judgment of people, situations, the world. It's here to challenge your choices and decisions. Let's talk about a little bit human desires, right? We desire to be seen, heard, and respected. But how are you showing up? Why do you want that? Why do you desire that? Where is it coming from? Because if it's coming from lack, then if you do not respect yourself, if you do not act in integrity, if you don't stand on your own values, if you are not the embodiment of those energies, right? Nobody can give it to you. Because the energy of lack, the frequency of lack, when we're coming from lack, Any kind of lack is felt. Energy doesn't lie. And then you are sending that energy, right? So there's a mirroring that start to happen. You start to attract people, events, situations that are going to reflect back that to you. But of course, we deny, we blame others. Because our ego take a bruise. It gets bruised by having to sit down and feel all the lack and acknowledge. Ego will always try to grasp to something, to hold on to something, to go outside of me, right? I have to go outside of me to then justify, because it's a punch in the face. Tell me about it. Now, everything that I share here, I do it with a lot of respect, and it's based, of course, on personal experiences. I don't force my belief, my opinion, my perception, my perspective. No. This is me doing what I'm here to do, and I do it from a place of love and respect. You can take what resonates and leave the rest, yes? We, as humans, have the desire for deep, beautiful relationships. We are meant to be in commune, right? In a community. We want to experience and we desire experiencing romantic love. But once again, when our relationship with that desire comes from codependency, emotional codependency, yeah, from lack and desperation and chasing, then it's imbalance. And guess what? That's how a lot of people in this world exist and live. And they call it being in love. Because their relationship with romantic love and love is coming from a place of lack and self-sacrifice. Love is not self-sacrifice. Yeah, people stay together because they seek and they look for any excuse in order to confront sometimes some truths, right? Sometimes we grow apart. Sometimes we are no longer in alignment with our values. Love is not attachment. Love is not emotional codependency. Yeah. And when we talk about, in general, right, interpersonal relationships, there needs to be a balance, right? There's you, another person, or other people, and there's the entity of, let's call it a different and separated entity, which is going to be love. Now we are building another relationship. And that relationship needs to be nurtured and needs to be grounded in foundations of balance and truths with boundaries, yeah? It's all about values. Our values and our needs, and then people coming together and expressing it freely and truly from grace and respect without forcing and projecting or making other people responsible for it, right? So it is a choice, a conscious choice, a decision. To have relationships we need to transform that into something healthy. There needs to be a flow of giving and receiving a space, right? That's the boundaries. That's why this ring of fire, this initiation by fire is here to help us purge. And it's asking us to change our relationships with what we desire. And are you even aware of what is it that you desire? And it's okay to say, you know what, I'm lost and confused. Sometimes I desire this, but then, yeah, that's why you're gonna see that a lot of people are manifesting what they believe they want and desire, and then once they have it, they still feel empty and unsafe. They still feel unseen and unheard. We are the master manifestors. We are always manifesting everything. And here comes nature. Say, all right, this is what you want. All right, let's give you this. Now you're going to have it. And then you're like, but I still feel empty. There's something else calling me. And that's why it's so important to pause, to do a meditation, to ask yourself questions, to be very clear about what are your values, what are your spiritual values, what are your needs. And from those two, right? And what is your relationship with your desires? What are your true heart desires? What are my animalistic desires? We all have it. It's the human animalistic desires. Educate yourself about that. I will be sharing about it. But then it's time to ask ourselves questions and pause and start building from strong foundations. From foundations of truth and not illusions. And so everything that is right now, everything that is happening right now, is fire coming to challenge our thoughts, our minds, our ego desires. Is here to shake off everyone's beliefs, how they see themselves, how they see the world, the world. What is freedom? Humanity has been fixated and programmed to live in fixation and being very rigid. We have to find a place where there is a frequency of truth, where we can all have respect for each other. It's very egoic to want to force our beliefs and our ways of living and existing and our perspective and perception of life into others. And so the big question is, can we grow up? Can we evolve? And can we move into a way of existing where I am aware that everyone is walking their own path in life, and that I am not here to force my beliefs and my truths into others. I can share it, right, like I am doing it from a place of grace and respect. Not everybody's gonna be in alignment with what I'm sharing here, and I'm okay with that because I have no expectations. I'm just using the power, the gift of speech and self-expression. So then my tribe, people will resonate with me. Some will not. Some will, all right, well, I resonate with her a little bit. And that is completely okay. It's about freedom and respect. And because I give myself freedom and respect, and I give myself the allowance to express myself and to speak my truth and to live in my integrity, then because I allow myself, I can then give that to others. Only when I can give to myself, I can then give that to others. If you lack respect for yourself, you cannot really have respect for others. If you do not live your life in integrity with your spiritual values, you cannot have respect and even understand others doing that or living from that place. Get it? And so what is happening and what is going to continue happening is that all density is going to be coming into the surface, because it's the only way here is that we have to go through this transformation, this initiation, this alchemical process where fire is coming and it's going to press on everything. And so every foundation, meaning your core beliefs, are going to be challenged. All that we are attached to as humans It's gonna be take off. It's gonna be challenge relationships, our own relationship with ourselves, our relationship with our desires, ego desires, what our heart desires. Yeah, because it's time to build from a place of truth. I hope that this touches your guys' heart, that there's something positive that you can take on or from it. Remember, you are worthy. We're doing this as one, but as a collective. Everything that we do and think, every action, choice, and decision does affect the rest. I love you guys. Peace and love, blessings, and namaste. Ciao.